Hey everyone, this is Weston Summers. Thanks so much for watching my channel and watching this video. In today's video, I would like to go over a subject that's kind of hits home for me. Being a country boy, at some point in your life, you're probably going to move to the city. Well, when you move to the city, you want to take your guns with you, And if you have a pistol or a concealed carry permit, that's not an issue. I usually carry every day and have no issue with that. But if you want to bring one of your rifles with you, you have a little bit of an issue. I mean, these are a little intimidating to some people. To the rest of us, they're just tools that we use. But it's very nice to have one of these close to your bed at night, just in case something ever happens. So in this video, I'd like to give you a few tips on how to discreetly move your rifle from your vehicle or your mode of transportation to your apartment. I mean, it's your right to have one of these in the United States. It's it's a Second Amendment, but sometimes it's nice to have the element of surprise, and you don't want anybody knowing you have one of these, especially if you have a really nice one. It costs a lot of money. So in this video, I want to go over a couple ways I move mine back and forth, and nobody ever knows about it. So you can take it to the range or anything you want. All right, number one. I wrote down some notes here so I don't miss any of them. Number one, I'm going to say wait until dark. Now, a lot of you may think that's kind of weird or kind of stupid, but if you think about it, by about 8:30 or 9 o'clock at night, most people are inside eating dinner. They're watching their show for the day. At this moment in time, you can just take a brief moment after you've moved your vehicle close to your apartment, and you can just walk right out and toss your weapon in your car. Nobody usually ever says anything. You usually have minimum traffic. Nobody really says much. Plus, you'll have your weapon with you in case anybody shows up along the way. Now, the same thing goes for the early mornings. I mean, if you want to get up 4 or 5 in the morning to move it, if you're that paranoid about it, you could get up and move it at 4 or 5 in the morning, and I highly doubt you'd see anybody except maybe a few runners or something, and you're not going to have a lot of eyes on you. All right, number two, and I cannot stress this one enough, I think every rifle needs a good case to protect it. So on my recommendation, I would recommend a discrete rifle case. And by discrete, I mean I have one of the nice Midway drag bags, and it's got all the pockets, and you can put the patches on it, and it's got the backpack straps and all that stuff, and they are a wonderful thing. But those type of bags do draw a lot of attention. Some of the AR cases that just have like an excessive amount of pockets, and you have 15 or 20 morale patches on them, those look wonderful, and they're awesome. I love them. Leave that one at home at your old place, or only move it 1 or 2 times. Spend the money and pick up a discrete bag. By a discrete bag, I mean like a one-pocket bag. I'm going to show you the bag I use to move this rifle back and forth if I want to go to the range or go home or anything else like that. And what I use is a bag that has only one pocket on it. So I'm going to zip it up right here and show you what it is. This particular model of a bag is Blackhawk. And it only has one pocket. It has one pocket for your rifle and one pocket for your accessories. As far as anyone knows, you could put a band sticker on here, and this could be a xylophone case. It doesn't have anything that says rifle on it. I mean, if you're a gun guru, you would know. It has nothing on it that says rifle. It has nothing on it that has morale patches. There's no backpack straps. It's just as discreet carried this way as it is carried this way. This particular model is made by Blackhawk. I don't endorse any other company more than one, but this is a really great bag. It opens all the way. You don't have to slide in from the top. You get a 180-degree opening, a lot of different areas to collect your rifle and put different Velcro on it. And then, of course, you have your front pocket here, which it doesn't open all the way. It's only a quarter open. And I usually carry some ammo. I've got my Magpul sling that I took off for this video, and a couple of magazines. So it's very discreet. Nobody has to see anything. There's no flat pockets on the outside with any ammo peeking out or anything like that. All right, well, if you can't handle that, you know that's going to carry your rifle fine. Just sling it over your shoulder, walk inside in the afternoon. I usually bring it in when I bring my clothes back from a camping trip or from a trip. I usually bring it in with 2 bags at a time, and I just lay my other bag on the outside of it. Nobody ever says anything. Nobody ever gives you any trouble. If you're a little more paranoid than that and you think somebody around you may know what it is, I'm going to give you a couple more options on how to move it. All right, number one is going to be a duffel bag. Now, this is just, I rolled over it, but this is just a Bass Pro duffel bag. Now, most rifles will not fit in the bag unless you have a massive duffel bag in a straight line. But with a little simple snap on a AR rifle, you can easily take your rifle apart and break it down. Thank goodness on this one I have retained pins, so I don't have to worry about losing them. But with just 2 simple snaps, you can easily take your rifle apart and get the length down to under about 20 inches on each one. Now, you've got a pack of clothes, you brought your clothes back from your camping trip, simply slide your rifle in your bag, roll a pair of jeans around it to keep it from marring, and put your buttstock on the other side. If you carry this inside, it could even be flat, and I highly doubt anybody would know what it is. This is just a Bass Pro bag. I mean, I would have clothes in it to kind of shield the shape of it. You put an old pillow in there if you're just going to be that discreet about it. This is just a great way to even walk. You could walk through the office, and people would think you're just moving back in from the end of the day, or you had to carry some clothes because you spent the night at your girlfriend or your boyfriend's house. So this is a great way to move it. I've actually done this several times. If there are a lot of people outside, and I know it's going to like rain later, I'll wait, go outside in my car, open the back, snap my rifle apart while no one's there, throw it in the bag, and I'll actually leave the case in my car. So that's number 3, I guess. All right, with the rifle still apart, let's go to the last 2, which I think are a little ridiculous, but these are what I consider the ultimate if you want to move it from your vehicle or your apartment and have no one notice it. Okay, so everybody knows if you live in an apartment, you don't have a trash can, you don't have curbside pickup, and you don't have a dumpster near you, so you have to go to the dumpster. So this is kind of important, but you need to step up to this size trash can right here. Now, this is like in the middle of the day, if you've got to go to the range or something, everybody expects you to go to the trash can several times a week, even a recycling bin. And of course, this is the longest part of my rifle, and this trash can's clean. It'll lay down right inside. Nobody even knows I have anything in here. I can carry it with 2 fingers, and I can walk it out to my car and set it in my car. You can set it in the back of your truck. Nobody's going to say anything about it. So that's one of the last ones. This is a great one for moving it long distance. If you have to if you have to actually like walk up a bunch of stairs to go to your apartment or get to your place, and you're going to like pass 5, 10, 15 people, you can carry this all day long, even with a trash can hanging out of it, and nobody would ever notice. All right, along the same lines, without having to get into the trash and have your rifle smell like old pizza, step up to a little larger clothes hamper. Now, this is probably one of the most low-key ways to move your rifle, but this is just a vented clothes hamper. Some of these are solid. I actually threw a pair of jeans here in the bottom where I could shake it and you could see it wouldn't make any noise. But one of these flip-top clothes hampers, you know, some apartments don't even have washer and dryer or a way to clean your clothes, so people expect you to go to the dry cleaners or go to the laundromat. Snap your rifle apart, throw it in a jean leg, roll one into a jean leg, put it in here at an angle, especially if it's too short, have a bunch of clothes around it. You can discreetly carry your rifle. You can have your girlfriend carry your rifle downstairs. Nobody will ever know. When you get to your car or you get to your destination, snap it together. So, if you have any other great ideas to carry one out, a pillowcase, a stuffed pillow, anything that doesn't give it away, be sure to include them in the comments or put a response video on here. Like I said, this is not to help you mess with any laws or disobey any laws, but this is just a way to discreetly get your rifle back and forth from your vehicle to your apartment or any other place of living. Like I said, it's your right. A lot of people choose to just walk right in carrying their rifle. I actually see that a lot, especially in more rural areas like where I'm from. If you get to a college or you go back to your apartment complex, they walk right inside with their deer rifle, their AR, their pistol, anything. Pistols are especially easy. But if you want to move an AR, or what they call a black rifle now, it's your right to have one. But if you want to be discreet, try some of these tips moving it next time. Maybe it'll save you a few awkward questions. Maybe it'll save you a few awkward interactions with people who aren't so gun-friendly. So, with that, I'm going to let you go. I hope that wasn't too long. Maybe some of these tips will save you some heartache. And be sure to comment, rate, subscribe. Y'all have a great day.